Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Ottawa Senators Be a GM in NHL 13. And I decided to pick Ottawa because they had a lot of players with the most potential. And we'll go look at our lines now. So we have Milan McCulloch on the first line with Jason Spezza and Daniel Alfredsson, along with Conacher, Zibanejad, and Silverberg on the second line. I moved Kyle Turris down to the third line here because, well, I don't know why. It says he is a third line scorer, but he has 4-star potential, yellow, but still, he could be a good asset in the future. So I want to move him up, but I'd like to get rid of Daniel Alfredsson and trade him since he's probably only got 1 year left. So I really want to get rid of him to start it all off. And Nikita Filatov is on our third line there because he has 4-star potential as well. And I was taking a look, and I could see why Ottawa is a good choice because of so much potential. Our defense, we have Phillips, Gonchar, and Cowan, Weirchosh, Carlson, and Mathot. Carlson's a top 2, so he's definitely going to be the future. I think he is 5-star or 4.5-star yellow. Yep. And in goal, we have Craig Anderson, who I think has stopped developing, but we also have Robin Lehner, who is a good backup goaltender, who is like 4-star yellow, so he'll definitely be part of the future here. And right now, for this first episode, I really just want to get rid of Daniel Alfredsson and try to get another first-line forward, because all of these guys, Silverberg, Zibanejad, Conacher, Latondres, Turris, and Filatov, well, not Filatov, but those 5 players right there are all said to be third-line people. So a whole second line is full of third-liners, and I want that, so then their potential will go up quicker, and since they're also high potential, they will do very well. I'm not sure how the Ottawa Senators will do in our first season, but we'll have to see. So our first objective is to get rid of Daniel Alfredsson, since he is old. It's probably going to be his last year, and he's a cap hit too, and get a first-line forward in there. So I do have injuries off for this, just so all the players can get to their full potential, so no one's injured, which is really good. So we'll have to look at other people's trading blocks as well. I already upgraded my wants. I want like a first-line forward, top 2 defenseman, a goaltender, and my surplus was already done for me, which is good. And we've got Daniel Alfredsson, Kyle Turris, and Craig Anderson on the trading block to see what we can get. So I'm going to go around looking at other teams' trading blocks, see if they have any first-line forwards. Aginla's here, but Aginla is a second-line scorer, and I just think he's old, and his cap is higher than Alfredsson, so that's not good. St. Louis is here. He's a good option, but I mean, he's 37, and his cap hit is high. Even though his overall, I'm not really concerned. I want to make the Ottawa Senators a Stanley Cup contender pretty soon. Solani, no. Like, anyone with, like, a really good... Any first-liners out there besides St. Louis? No. So far, I've got nothing here. Chris Kreider's on here. That's pretty good. Chris Kreider. But, I don't think we'll be picking him up anytime soon, if I do. Daniel Alfredsson's trade value is pretty low, so I'm going to look at a... Oh, yes! Bobby Ryan. The Ottawa Senators now have Bobby Ryan, and they traded Silverberg to get him, so let's see if we can get Bobby Ryan. He's pretty good. Yeah, 4.5-star yellow, first-line forward. He's just that right winger that we need, because this is great. They're not interested in trading Bobby Ryan, but I think I can get it out of them if they really want him. So we need to trade away some guys that are very good in order for this to go through, and some I won't want to give up. So that would include giving away Daniel Alfredsson wherever he is, if they're interested in Dan. They are not interested in Daniel Alfredsson, which means I'm going to have to give up several players that might be completely part of our future team, but if we want to be a contender now, like, we gotta trade away some players here. So I guess I'll throw in him because they really want him. We seem to be stocked up on left wingers. what's this guy's potential and all that? 4-star, 61. Eh. You know what? I can live with getting rid of some of these players for now, because I'm sure we'll get better ones in the draft in the future, because Nathan McKinnon and Jonathan Drouin and all those guys are coming up in next year in this draft, after the next draft, well, our first ever draft. So that'll be good. And what I want to do, so I am ensure that I get the player I want, I'm going to throw in like a defenseman there too. I might as well, and I'll throw in a draft pick just because. So I don't know. I want our 2013 first, just in case we do bad. I really would like that, and I'm gonna try the team that comes in last. I really want their first overall pick, so I don't know what I'm gonna do to get that. But I really don't want to trade really high end picks, but we'll probably trade the 2017 first round pick. So we'll see what this trade value is. Oh yeah, the 2017 will definitely do it. This should go through like nothing because it's so good. And there we go, boys. We have Bobby Ryan on our team now. We traded 2 left wingers in the minors, which could be good for the Anaheim Ducks in the future. And we acquired Bobby Ryan to be our first line scorer, which is really awesome. So this is great. Even though we trade the 2017, I don't even remember, first round pick, it's okay because we'll probably be a contender by then. So it'll be a low draft pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Alfredson. I don't know where they put Bobby Ryan. Bobby Ryan is scratched for some reason. And I'm going to scratch, just for now, we're going to scratch Chris Neal. Just because I want to just throw in Alfredson. He's at the very top, obviously, because he's A. So, yeah, the Ottawa Senators now have Bobby Ryan, even though they actually do in real life. We have him again. So now we got to work on getting rid of Daniel Alfredson before we start the season, because preseason really doesn't matter. So let's see who's interested in Daniel Alfredson first. Is anyone interested in his huge cap hit, or does he just want to stay in our team for last year? All right, so Minnesota is interested in Daniel Alfredson's services for 1 year. St. Louis is interested. And that seems to be it. Daniel Alfredson, St. Louis. Daniel Alfredson, St. Louis. Daniel Alfredson and Minnesota could be a good combination here. Let's see who they're interested in giving away. They're interested in giving away young Zach Phillips, 4-star potential. He could be good since we gave away 2 of those players. But the St. Louis Blues do have some defensemen. They also have Matthew Dumba here, and they're interested in getting rid of him. Now, Daniel Alfredson's trade value is not very high, so this is basically to free up cap space. This is why we're doing this. So really, I want Zach Phillips from them, and I'm going to give them, since the trade values don't match whatsoever, I'm going to have to throw in something from the future that when we're going to be a contender. So they think we're going to do bad, but we're clearly not going to do terrible at all. Since we gave them a 2017 first rounder, I'm going to give them a 2018 second rounder, and we'll see how they like that. And yes, they do accept. So we gained Zach Phillips, a centerman, 65 overall, 4-star, yellow potential, still good. Still good for us, still good for our team. And we got rid of Daniel Alfredson. He is now part of the Minnesota Wild. So we got Bobby Ryan and a young prospect. We gave away 2 young prospects and a first-round pick in the future, but Bobby Ryan was definitely worth it. Even though the update should have come up. That sucks. The update's not out. But, that's just how it goes. So we got Bobby Ryan, and we don't have... Who don't we have anymore? Well, Connor's back in the lineup in the 4th line here. Since we do not have Daniel Alfredson, we gave him up. And now we have a solid team here. Very good, very good. Well, this is awesome. Alright. Well then. This just keeps getting better and better. So, yeah, I guess that's really our team right now. We're going to have to go with this for now. Because I saw no one in free agency when I was looking, so... Yeah, really. Free agency was really dull this season. But I'm sure it gets better into the future. just making sure all the line combinations are correct for our season. That looks good. That looks good. Penalty kill, that looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll put Jason Spetz is basically everywhere because he's our main player. Excuse me. So yeah, guess that's really our team for this year. McCulloch, Spezza, Ryan, Silverberg, Zabinajad, Conacher, Latendresse, Turris, Filatov, Greening, Smith, and Condra. So that's really it. Now, I'm not sure if I should put... Well, no, I'm not. I was thinking about putting Turris on the second line, but then I thought, look, Silverberg's a sniper, Zabinajad's a two-way forward, and Conacher's a playmaker. So you got three guys that are all different, so they'll combine really well together. So, in other words, I guess that's going to be the lines for this season, and we're going to have a really good start, hopefully. We'll need to assign our new captain, though. We have a new captain in the house, and it will be Jason Spezza, of course. He will be our new captain. There he is. Bobby Ryan gets an A as the assistant, along with Carlson. So, there we go. I guess that's really it, but I want to move some players down to the AHL that don't need to be here. Like, who needs to move down because they don't need to be here? You don't need to be here because you take up cap space. That's why I don't want them here. And since injuries are off, no one's ever going to get injured, so it's completely okay to send all these players down. Alright. Alright, so... yeah, I guess we're good now. We still have $15 million in cap space left, which is good for the team that we have. So hopefully we're going to be a playoff contender. And we're basically going to start the season next episode. But right now I'd like to end it and say, this was great. Got Bobby Ryan. Really going to make a difference. Even though we gave up 2 young guys and a first rounder in the future, we did acquire a young guy and Bobby Ryan, who still has 4.5-star yellow potential. And he's already an 86. So better potential in those guys we gave away. And he's got a higher overall. And he's just an all-around scorer. So... thanks for watching, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and we will definitely start the preseason and into the season in the next episode. So, thank you.